What unfolded that night did not feel like the debut of a newcomer stepping nervously into the lights. It felt like the arrival of something sharpened, something disciplined, something already forged in the quiet places before the world ever heard her name. Mona stepped into her professional kickboxing career with the calm of a veteran and the precision of someone who understood exactly what she was about to become. Even before the bell rang, the arena carried a strange tension, the kind you feel when a storm is gathering but no one yet realizes how destructive it will be. Her opponent, far more experienced and known for her aggressive forward pressure, expected to bully the rookie, to push her back, to overwhelm her with volume. But from the first exchange, that illusion shattered. Instead of the timid first steps of a beginner, the fight opened with blistering combinations, Mona marching forward as though someone had forgotten to tell her she wasn't supposed to dominate. The commentary shifted from curiosity to disbelief as she walked through every attempt to disrupt her rhythm. She attacked with long straight punches that sliced the air, her timing pristine, her counters landing with the kind of weight you don't associate with a debut fighter. The crowd's murmurs grew louder every time she connected cleanly, especially when she absorbed a counter and refused to take a backward step. Even the analysts began to note how effortlessly she blended her boxing base with her newly sharpened kickboxing skills. What made her performance extraordinary wasn't just the offense, but the way she controlled distance as if she had been living in that ring her entire life. Her front kick kept jamming the advance of her opponent, snapping upward with impeccable timing, forcing the veteran to think twice before charging in recklessly. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't wild. It was efficient, practical, and punishing. That single technique turned into the quiet story of the fight, the pressure valve she used to dictate every second of the round. Every time the veteran tried to come forward with combinations, Mona's foot intercepted her like a steel gate slamming shut. And with each exchange, the punishment layered. A stiff right hand here. A snapping body shot there. A kick that forced a stumble. The damage accumulated slowly but visibly, redness spreading across the veteran's face, her breathing tightening, her footwork losing certainty. The commentators noted how surprisingly clean Mona's mechanics were, how her punches flowed with a looseness that produced sudden force, how her transitions from punches to kicks were the mark not of a newcomer, but of a specialist already comfortable in chaos. By the midpoint of the fight, the momentum had shifted entirely. Mona wasn't just winning. She was dismantling. Her opponent began to hesitate before entering range, a dangerous sign in any combat sport. The earlier confidence evaporated into cautious steps and half-committed attacks. Mona stayed patient, reading every movement, punishing every opening with the same surgical precision that had defined the opening minutes. It became clear the veteran had underestimated not only Mona's power, but her intelligence, her ability to adapt mid-round, to control rhythm, to stay defensively responsible even while pressing forward. When the low kicks began landing with heavier thuds, the arena reacted instantly. It wasn't just damage, it was the beginning of the end. Mona mixed those kicks with straight punches so clean they echoed like ricochets across the venue. The blood from her opponent's nose marked each turning point, each reminder that this wasn't a debut. It was a declaration. And then came the moment. A perfectly timed shot, delivered with the force of someone who had been waiting for just the right second. Her opponent crumpled, the impact rewriting everything the crowd thought they knew about Mona. The referee rushed in, the spectators roared, and for a heartbeat, the world felt suspended. When the bout resumed, the veteran tried to recover, but the end had already begun. Mona sensed the weakness the way predators smell fear. She advanced with cold efficiency, landing another devastating strike that made the referee step in for good. In that instant, Mona didn't just win. She announced herself. A new force in the division. A fighter who blended the unpredictability of kickboxing with the sharpness of boxing, creating a hybrid style built for dismantling anyone who stood in her way. Her debut wasn't a test. It was a warning. But the true revelation came in her third professional fight, the moment many believed would finally expose her weaknesses. Instead, it became the performance that solidified her reputation. The anticipation was heavy as the bell rang, the crowd buzzing with expectation, waiting to see whether Mona could handle the pressure of a true veteran challenge. What followed was not a cautious three-round battle. It was a storm. She stepped forward immediately, timing her opponent with frightening accuracy. Each strike landed with intention, each movement pushing her closer to domination. Her punches snapped like lightning, her kicks cracked with the violence of breaking branches. Within moments, her opponent's expression shifted from determination to survival. Mona's pressure suffocated her, every step forward sending a silent message that there would be no escape. And then it happened again. A clean, devastating finish. The kind of ending that shifts the energy in an arena, that makes the entire division take notice, that forces every future opponent to question whether they're stepping into a fight or a dismantling. Mona didn't just beat her opponents. She erased them, leaving no doubt that a new era had begun. Her rise became the story everyone wanted to witness. A fighter blending elegance with brutality, calculation with instinct, and humility with the ferocity of someone born for combat. Mona didn't arrive quietly. She arrived with force, and the entire sport felt it. If you enjoyed the rise of this new warrior and want more deep dive breakdowns of the fighters shaping the future, make sure to like this video and drop a comment telling us which moment shocked you the most. Do you think Mona is destined to dominate her division? Who should she face next? Let us know below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another story from the world of combat's fastest rising legends.